Hey everyone, I have here 3 more packages to open, and I also have another relevant viewer question to answer. One of these has minifigures, one of these has parts and minifigures, and the other one I honestly don't remember. And I took all the labels off as soon as I got them. I want to start with this one. I think it's the heaviest. Yeah, it's the heaviest. Just curious about it. But yeah, I took all the labels off probably a little bit too soon, so it's a little bit mixed up right now. I'm not sure what we're going to see, and there is a chance that one of these is something that's not even related to anything that anyone watching this channel cares about. So, because I don't remember ordering 2 more Bricklink orders worth of stuff. But anyway, yeah, so I just expected that the tape was doing something. Here we go. I can open it from the side. There we go. Get right down there. Okay. Which one is this? So it's probably, no. Okay, it is the minifigures. I thought it wasn't. Yeah, they're there. No, no, this is, okay, this is the Bricklink order, which does include some minifigures, some of the new ones, some extras that I wanted to get, plus some parts. All right, cool. So we are starting with the coolest thing here. All right, most interesting thing. Let's see what all is here. Well, you see what those are, and I just keep getting more and more of those because they're just super useful in large quantities. Useful sticker just to put in the background of some things from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I don't care what it's from. I just want to use it for some detail. This is from that Hidden Side Haunted Train set, and I just wanted to have an extra one of these because it seems like an interesting part. I want to figure out if there's anything that I want to use this for someplace, maybe in my cargo harbor or something. Look at these old pieces with the finger style hinges. Those are really nice. They just don't make anything that's quite like that anymore. So some of these, let's see, now all of them have fingers at both ends, so they can be used in series. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to answer a viewer question as well. This time, it's a series of questions that people have asked over time that are related to my part orders. How do I choose what pieces to even order? Like, how do I go about starting a Bricklink order in the first place? Look at this. Look at what you can do with this. I don't think that's quite a legal connection right there. This might be stressed a little bit. No? Yeah, I think a little bit. But these are just such cool pieces. First of all, I rely on wish lists. I will either put parts that I come across that I want to buy, that I know that I want to buy, on a list temporarily on my phone, as a little note, or I'll go directly to Bricklink and just enter the parts that I want there. And then when I want to actually place an order, I will start at Bricklink at my want list. I'll say, find me these things, oh Bricklink computer, and it will try. And I'll try to place an order that has as many of the things that I want now, plus however many things that I can find that I've wanted for a long time. So I have like a current wish list, something with all items that I really want right now, as soon as possible. And then I have just my default wish lists, a couple of them actually, where anytime I go to a shop, a Bricklink store, I'll just say, look for all stuff on my wanted lists and anything extra, they'll just show up. And if I want it, then I'll add it. This only ever showed up in one single set, as far as I've seen. It's like a 6x6x4. I don't know what the exact size is, but it's a tall dome, and it's funky, so I had to get that. But how do I even get things onto the wish list? How do I know what pieces I am going to want to order? I think it's probably a more pertinent part of that class of questions. The main place where I get my inspiration for parts to build is just from going through sets, building sets to review. And I'll see that, some set has, I think the Sparkle Babies set had these, or the Keat Orange colored ones or something, and I'll add that color. And then these brown paintbrushes with no paint, no no printing whatsoever. Those were in the Hogwarts Castle, the nanoscale one, the big one. Also, these were in the Hogwarts, at least one of the first Hogwarts sets from the most recent wave. Well, not the most recent wave, but the most recent reboot. And I'll just come across parts in sets and say, okay, I want some of these, so I'll just add those. But even more importantly and more valuably, I follow Brickset, brickset.com, and their lists of parts. Anytime the Lego official parts inventory database gets updated, Bricklink scrapes that information in, and they will publish right up on the front page, hey, new parts have been added to the database. Here's a quick query to show you just the new ones. Go check them out. And I will go there, and I will go through all the new parts. There are usually hundreds, if not thousands. Some of them are just new codes for the same pieces. Some of them are recolors, and some of them are brand new molds entirely. And that's a major, major source. So watch that. You can also just browse the Brickset database for parts, and I think you can list them by year released or something like that. So you can look for stuff that's new. These all have stickers, and they just seemed interesting. So I got some of those, and there's one more mirror piece, and also a little octodome thing in the smoky trans brown. And then these other figures that are here, I wanted to have extras of them, mostly for their parts, mostly for their pieces. So that's why I got those. And that's pretty much it for how I pick pieces that I want. Other than if I'm in the process of working on a custom build, then I'll very frequently find that I need more pieces, and then I'll just go ahead and again add those to my phone, transfer the wants to my Bricklink want list, and then go from there. If you don't want to use any of those sources, another great source for finding pieces is the instruction booklet of any set, where you may have an interest in a particular part or a particular color of piece or a particular print or something. Like, these are printed pieces, and they give you the part numbers right there. Brickset also does the same. You can also go to Lego Bricks and Pieces or Brickset, search for a set. You can also do it on Bricklink. Search for a set and then look for the part inventory for them. But this is an even more convenient place that all of us have access to. Like, that's a relatively new piece, a relatively new mold, that dome piece right there. And then gray, I think it first showed up in gray in this set or in one of the sets from this year. So you can take that part number there and then enter it on Bricklink and add it to a want list, or just go directly to a listing of stores that have it for sale. But those are the major things. And when it comes to new pieces that have just come out, which I frequently get from Lego Bricks and Pieces, most of those this is the minifig one. Most of those come from Brickset, and just browsing their list of the newest pieces to be inventoried. So this should be a full set here of the Series 19 minifigures, and it looks like somebody either checked, it looks like somebody checked codes for these. I don't know what the process is. Do they still have bump code? I don't think they still have bump codes. I actually personally don't know how to look these up, to check on these without feeling the packages. Obviously, these packages have not been felt through, because, I mean, maybe they have, but yeah, this is just a full set. I got these off eBay. Just to have another full set of them, because all the ones that I get to review for an entire series, those go right up on the minifig wall, so I'm not able to touch those at all. So this is my own personal extra set that I don't have to feel guilty picking pieces from for custom stuff or special little projects. And then these are extras that I wanted. Yeah, I don't think this is actually for this channel, so you may see an awkward cut right about... Oh, you who are watching this right now, you know who you are. You know who you are. I'm speaking to that one viewer. Maybe there's more than one. Ah, you rat, you. You got me. You got me. Ah, these people again. So here's the thing. There's a personal note in here. So this is from the folks at minifigs.me. Remember I showed you one of their figures? It's Barb from Stranger Things. Custom figure that they did. Gosh, they wrote a whole letter. It's like 2 pages. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that offline. Yeah, the quick and dirty backstory of it. An employee from minifigs.me reached out to me on Twitter and said, "Hey, would you like to try some of our figures?" And rather than going through the whole process of contacting them, because I don't DM on Twitter or anything, I have to go find the email and then respond. Hey, somebody reached out to me on Twitter. Thank you very much for the offer, but I only review stuff that I purchase, and go through explaining all that, going back and forth. Rather than going through all that, I just went to their site and just bought a figure because I liked the idea. Seemed like a cool little outfit. So I just bought one of the figures and then reviewed it. But evidently, one of those people over there saw my video and put 2 and 2 together, found the address that I had ordered from, and now they've sent me these. You little beeps. Thank you very much. I will have to read the... Oh, that's cool. I'll have to read the letter. I'll do that on my own time, but they've sent more figures, which I can only be thankful for. This so the way that my brain works, I don't memorize things super well, especially with names, so I've already forgotten the name of this character, but it's from season 3, probably the best character. Well, nah, second best character from season 3 of Stranger Things, and this is a pretty good looking figure as well. I like the print on the back. I think dual molding would have done this well, if those are even available. If dual molded, dark blue top, white bottom legs are available. Perhaps they aren't, but the level of detail is so good with these. It really is. And I'm just curious if there's... Of course, there's not a second face. It's like a UV printing. It's actually raised the ink. Let me show some more of these. It's probably a full set. Oh, no. Oh, hey, black suit. Well, not black suit, but red and black suit. Spider-Man. That's pretty cool. Gosh, I mean, it's not an official Lego figure, but I like some Spider-Man figures. I usually tend to not like the ones with the relatively squinty eyes as much as the more classic, larger, more open-eyed ones. But the level of detail here is actually really good. I don't know why I'm keeping it away from the camera so much. I'm just looking at this stuff, on my own. Again, dual molding would help there if that's even available. But typically, they use real Lego pieces. This, minifigs.me does. And so typically Lego pieces that are dual molded often will have, especially with legs, often will have prints already. So that's, it's hard to source what you need to make custom stuff. Again, I just don't remember names very well. This looks pretty good. That's well chosen hair. I don't know about the eyes though. It really doubled down on the eye bags under this guy. You can clearly see who it is though, if you're a fan of the show. So it's another one that's pretty good. And I really like the hat, or the cap. That's perfect. I've got my fingers crossed for what the other one is, but... Oh, wow! That's totally unexpected. That's it's from a very not at all kid-friendly show. It's actually pretty popular right now on Amazon. Yeah, they did it dual-sided. On Amazon, it's a show called The Boys. It's a superhero show. Like I said, very much not family-friendly. So it's just for the older crowd, but this is super cool. I didn't know they even did these. This is Homelander. Hey, I remembered a thing. This is Homelander. That's pretty cool. The level of detail on this one is fantastic. And I really like this flag back here. I wonder if they printed that themselves or if they found a source that has that. It is definitely custom printed. It's a pretty thick piece. It's like almost plasticky feeling. Interesting. But that's so cool. I'll have to show this to my wife. She'll love it. And it's got that print on the back as well. It didn't even need to have that print on the back because he always has his cape on, at least up to the point where we are in watching the series. But look at that. Equal level of detail. Looks like my lighting is not so good for this video. Sorry, but that's what that is. To whoever sent this and is now watching this video, thank you very much, and the rest of the viewers now understand a little bit of the backstory. I will read your very long letter, 2-page letter. Oh, wait. Turn the matchbox drawer over. Oh. Ah, they're so clever. How do they do that? I want to meet at some point in my life. I want to meet whoever designed the packaging here. They're very clever, and they make a really great connection through design to their end users. Wow. So that's all just gifts, and I probably shouldn't have criticized anything there because it's a gift, but I can't help it. I'm just tell you how I feel. But I'm very happy for all of these. My wife is going to love seeing that. Also going to love seeing these. In this household, only I can appreciate that, but I can appreciate it quite a bit, and I appreciate all of them regardless, and I still appreciate their packaging in any way. So that's that video. I think that I answered the viewer question. Hopefully I didn't miss any part of it on how I choose parts for my Bricklink hauls and also Bricks and Pieces hauls. And the rest of these figures will probably not even be put together. These ones will not even be put together. They'll just be, I'll just take the parts and put them into my minifig construction kit drawers. And I'll probably take all these apart as well and use their pieces. I need to put some more bikes in my city, especially with these new ones. You know, I got the blue and also the original lime green color. And I can go ahead and let you know right now that I'm in the process of making more custom minifigures for my city, because when I look around the city, I still don't see enough activity. I still don't see enough people. So that's something that I'm going to work on, just on, you know, some basic stuff. I tried to add more life by bringing in lights, and I'm going to continue with the process of adding lights to buildings over time. But I made more custom vehicles to put around the seats. The streets, maybe, is probably more appropriate. But I'm going through another round of creating more figures, and I'm also going to create some more scenes to help liven things up even more, because I still want this year to do some full city tour kind of stuff, plus a little bit learning from past years. So that's all stuff that's coming. That's enough of me talking about this. Thank you again, minifigs.me people, and thank you also Bricklink seller for doing your job well. Oh yeah, that Bricklink order came from Canada, the world next door, and this came from eBay. Thank you guys all for doing your jobs. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.